Okay, guys, Panzer J back here in Operation Champ. We were up to turn number 5, 5.7 for the U.S. KMT, July 1938. So some ominous signs in the Pacific. Japan moving some major naval and land forces aboard transports down into the Central and South Pacific. So not sure where they're going to go. Madman Dan has a few options, obviously. I thought he was building up quite a bit to go into China, but now he's vacated China altogether. But doesn't mean he's not going to. He could be pulling a fast one and going to use all those transports to land along the coast, so he could still go to China. Not going to completely rule that out. But not much we can do about that. The U.S. Isn't anywhere near any kind of income threshold to really even move any units around, except for ground units and air units in the United States itself. So not a whole lot we can do as the U.S. So on to our tech rolls. So we've got 6 tech rolls for the United States. We got really lucky last turn and got 5 out of 6. So we have jet fighters, heavy bombers, wartime economy, and improved construction all at stage 2. So they got to stay there for the time being. So the 6 we're going to go for are, I think, advanced artillery, long-range aircraft, which neither of those are on the board yet, advanced subs, strategic rockets, improved factories, and heavy battleships, and they're all at stage 1. So again, let's go in descending order. So we've got advanced artillery first at a 7 or higher. And we got an 8, so we succeeded there. Long-range aircraft is 7 or higher. And that's a 2, so we're 0 for 5. I think I've tried long-range aircraft every turn. So that's disappointing because that's one of the techs I need for a victory point. So, oh well. Okay, so advanced subs is 8 or higher. 12, so we succeeded there. Strategic rockets is 9 or higher. 2, we missed that. Improved factory 7 or higher. An 11, we got that. And heavy battleships is a 7 or higher. And a 2, we missed that. So we went from 5 out of 6 to 3 out of 6. We dropped to 50%. So we'll put advanced artillery on the board. Advanced subs move up to stage 2. And improved factories, we move up to stage 2. So not too bad. I think we're leading the way with 6 techs at stage 2 right now. So not horrible, I guess. Okay, on to purchases. The U.S. has $10, and they're going to spend 3 of it to lend-lease a cavalry to Brazil. So they'll save $7. And then the KMT has 6 to spend, and they're going to spend it on 2 cavalry. So on to combat. We just have 1 combat move. So down here in South America, we're going to take one of our infantry from Pampas and move it down to Gran Chaco and take that away from Argentina. I don't have any of the markers for Brazil or Argentina. I've got those on the way. They should be arriving later this week from HBG. So for now, got to keep that as the marker for Argentina, but just so everyone knows, that is now under Brazilian control with just that single infantry moving down there. And that is it for combat. The KMT not doing anything. So now on to non-combat. So the United States doesn't have any non-combat moves at all. So down here in South America, this infantry in Rio is going to move over 1 to Pampas, and so is the cavalry going to move down 1 to Pampas. And I believe that is it for non-combat as well. The KMT is pretty much set up how I want them for the time being. So that'll be it for the KMT. So on to unit placement. So we've got our cavalry making its way again down from Washington and landing here in the port in Rio de Janeiro. And then our 2 cavalry that we purchased for the KMT are going to go down in Quy Chau. So that will now give us 6 cavalry in Quy Chau. And that is it for the KMT unit placement. My recruitment role, I need a 5 or less. I own all 4 Brazilian territories and now 1 in Argentina. So I need a 5 or less. Got a 9, so we missed that. So no additional forces for Brazil. So that is it. As far as collect income, the U.S. saved $7, and they're at 7. So that'll give the United States 14 to spend on turn 6. And then KMT spent their full 6 and are collecting 6. So 6 for them. 14 for the U.S., 6 for the KMT. So that is it for the United States and the KMT here on turn number 5. I think we're going to see some combat breakout among some of the nations, maybe in the South Pacific, on turn number 6. We'll see you guys then.